Romania. I had this opportunity to be an exchange student in China, in Shanghai, here in Jinchao University. So here am I. I'm very happy to be here. Actually, I'm undergraduated. I will graduate from bachelor the next summer, 2020. Before I came here, I studied 2 years in Romania, in Timișoara, my city, and actually now I'm continuing my studies. So I will stay here about 1 semester and then go back to Romania to finish the last semester. So they are all different because there are different topics. For example, I liked a lot the first class. It was with very nice teacher from France, but she was Russian, Tatiana. So she was introducing us in the world of fashion journalism, which was really new for me because I was in fashion but not really in this kind of topic. So it was very interesting to discover this part also. And then we had with 2 amazing teachers from France also, Pierre and Daniel. We had pattern making and draping. It was really 3 weeks full of new information. It was very hard work. We stayed here like from 9 to 12 in the night, just sewing and cutting, and everything was really tough. But eventually we learned a lot from them. Also, this jumpsuit that I wear now, it's made with them, so I'm very happy to wear it. And now we have with another class, the 4th one, with David from France also. So now we learn better to use the Illustrator, and we do fashion accessories, especially bags and shoes, which is kind of new for me, and it's really interesting and exciting. Looking forward. We just started. In the first days I came here, I was going to this library and I was like shocked, overwhelmed and excited about how many books, like really nice books I found here. I was just like, oh my god, what should I choose? What should I read first? I didn't finish, of course, there are so many, but it's like a really nice library. Yeah, you can find inspiration and information about fashion, history, anything really. All this experience to China, not only IIDC, it's like really something different.
Yeah.
To shape me already in different ways. First of all, I knew it was a great opportunity to come here because I spoke to other people from my country which were here before. So when this opportunity came, I said, okay, I can't miss it because it will be really great opportunity to learn something new and to see different school, different culture, different teachers, and that's really nice. First, it shaped me because now I have a little bit more idea about fashion topics, as I said before, not only about making a collection, for example, but in fashion journalism, in accessories, and different kind of topics which are really related. And yeah, you basically need all of them to be a great designer. So that's the main thing that is helping me. And then all this exchange experience, it's really exciting and very different. It's also a little bit overwhelming sometimes because it's a huge difference from what I know home. Everything is different, people are different, schedule is different, the environment is different, so you have to adapt. But that's nice, that's how you grow. So first of all, I will say to them, don't miss the opportunity, because it's a life lesson in first place. Beside all the knowledge you get, it's a life lesson, and it changes your mentality, and you get to know something new about a totally different culture. So this is the first thing. And then don't make a lot of expectations from home when you came here, because it's totally different. Some things are much better than you expected, some things maybe are different in a way that you're not used to, and it's a little bit hard to understand. But all in all, yeah, don't miss the opportunity if it comes to you.
Hello, my name is Jasmine, and I'm a second grade of branding design major. I'm from Korea, and before I lived in Russia. In IIDC, I'm improving my different values like artistic sense, design skills, and etc. Now I'm sitting in the lounge of our college, and here students are having a meal and having a rest. The most memorable class was my first class in this college by Professor Ron from USA, and in that course we learned how to make some brand mobile phone application and how to make some logo. It was a little bit hard for me at first, but with help of my classmates, we did it successfully finally, and I was very glad. And it was also fun to see everybody's different ideas. The most enjoyable thing living in China is various experience that you can have in downtown. On weekends when I don't have many assignments, I'm going hang out with my friends to downtown. Usually I'm visiting some various exciting exhibitions or some interesting places with my friends. I think branding design major is not only about visual design, it's about how to find value of a brand and how to build it.
I'm Lisa, I'm 25, I'm from Germany. But I lived in Vienna for the last 5 years, where I already studied communication and did my degree in there. And after my degree, I've already been to China for like an exchange, which was last year in Suzhou for 2 months. And when I got back, I always felt like I had to go back to China again. So here I do visual communication design, and my focus is on fashion design. So I do courses like draping or pattern making, as well as designing a collection, working with different softwares, doing fashion journalism as well as like history of fashion. That's what I do in the first semester at least. So I was here 1 year ago in Suzhou at another university for an exchange, and I always went to Shanghai on the weekend and was so drawn into that youth culture and like how the whole city is like culturally so deep and interesting. And I was always interested in like design, fashion. I did like jewelry before, I did like ceramics before, so I had like different fields of like design I tried before, and I always had like a big interest in like clothing and ways to like express yourself through what you wear. And for that reason, I think fashion design and brand product design was like a really nice field or a very nice like program that I feel would fit like the way I wanted to like approach design, like in a wholesome kind of way. And then we got that contact for that school here in Shanghai, and like everything was just matching very nice together. And then we had that opportunity to come here, and yeah, I mean it's very awesome that you can study in China in English, which is not so easy obviously to find. So yeah, just that this program here exists is pretty amazing, and like I think there are many opportunities here you can take. I mean, the approach is very different because like back at home you have like a course the whole semester, and here it's more you have 3 weeks of like just one course you really can focus on, which is kind of nice actually, because I mean it has the ups and downs for sure, but like from what I experience now is that it's very nice to like be able to focus on one thing for 3 weeks and then to like really deepen your knowledge in that field. And I mean to like work very close with like the teachers that come here from like different kind of European countries. I mean it's a very, very nice way to approach like studying actually, because it's very different from what I know, and I really have to get used to the system for sure, but I really see like the advantages of this. Those teachers were like very experienced and really know their stuff, so it's just very nice to like learn from people that are really working in the field for so many years and really have that experience. Yeah, and now we have another teacher, and it's like every 3 weeks it's just like a fresh breath of air, kind of like it's always something new and you always like get inspired. That's actually quite nice. I think like there are many teachers you can really learn from, because as I told you before, they have like the really work experience and they know how the industry works, which is super important I think, and it's not just like theoretical stuff you learn, it's like actual practical hands-on stuff. And so I think like for the future it's like, yeah, it's just very helpful, and to also like get in contact with like people from the industry for sure. And what I also learn is like patience, I think, because like administrational stuff can be very exhausting here. Learning to be patient is like something I learned when I came to China. I can really profit from like all of the equipment that is here and from the teachers, and so I'm actually very grateful that I can, or happy that I can be here.
My name is Tian Kim. I'm from Korea. I am learning brand design and marketing at IIDC. I have learned art since I was young, and I graduated from Design Art High School, majoring in visual design. In the past 2 years, I have gained a lot of experience and knowledge in design that I would never have imagined if I had attended Korean university. In particular, I could learn many things from the brand design process. I learned how to identify consumers' needs and how to do the research, how to differentiate myself from the competitors, all of which are very helpful because it is two branding process for real world branding companies. I was able to gain great interest and fulfillment in designing a brand at school, so I want to go into a branding company and continue to work as a branding designer. Through our major classes, we can learn brand design in great detail, which is very helpful in our school curriculum. And it is very nice to take classes for those who are learning a real brand company. I think leaving Korea and going to college in another country might be a little scary and worried because I did too. But if you have the passion to learn, I hope you don't worry too much because it's a place where you can get many things. I can assure you that this is a place where you can get a lot of different experience and knowledge. Sometimes it's very hard to get some idea and build the process to make a new brand or rebranding. But after all, I feel very proud of myself, so it's made me proud.
Actually, this room is IIDC Media Studio, which make films or video works or interview or any other works related to film and digital. For 4 years, we learn not only digital, because basically IDC teach about branding strategy. So we also learn about how to make video looks good, but also we learn how to use it properly, such as user experience, that we make products or work related to people who will use on this approach. And we also learn about gaming, such as famous games like GTA 5 or Assassin's Creed. We learn about these game engines which made these good works of art. So we learn about interaction programs and any other different programs at the same time. And one of the classes I like was about photography and filming. And since then, I made a team and we work for making films and experiments in this room. In the future, I want to be a CEO, creative director of digital media. But first, I want to start as a film director, and IDC helped me for have many different ideas. How does this idea come true in visuals and other formats? So not only knowing about filming, but also I know different ways, such as interaction games or interaction programs, which can improve my thoughts into films. Yes, there are many difficulties because China is not basically speaking English for their common languages. In China, many people cannot use English, and it is difficult to communicate or even buy food in here at first time. So we need to learn about Chinese, can truly communicate, also for further study. If you study Chinese further, it's much useful and better for staying in China. But luckily our school, IDC, has teachers from foreign countries also. Mostly they're from other countries. They teach in English, basically. For the digital media, we are learning gamings also, which is very important in the future in media market, because people want to interact these days. We're learning how to interact and how to approach in true communications. We have many things such as books that you can really learn from, like a lot of informations in the books. And who want to learn things, here is a good place to build up new things, your own, because it's an open place that you can study and you can develop, experiment your dreams and your future. So who want to make something and who want to be unique, I think this IDC is a good place to study, to start your future.